At times, but we're back live, and Asher Williams starting things off here in the bottom of the second frame. Prospects leading at 2-0, and Asher Williams gets on board with a double, and that'll bring up Brody Taylor. So the Prospects with Asher Williams at second. Harper stays on the mound for the Canes. Some shuffling around on the shortstop side and opens up with the curveball. The count is 0-1. And Taylor takes a cut, fouls it back, and the count goes to 0-2. On deck for the Prospects, Daniel Bedard. Gill in the back pocket of Asher Williams for the Prospects. A shortstop Gill for the Canes. And the count goes to 1-2. And strike three on the inside part of the plate. And a good looking pitch though, and Daniel Bedard will step in. A lefty-lefty matchup here. Again with Asher Williams at second for the Prospects, 2-0.
D.
And a curveball there. The count is 0-1. Curveball hitting again. The count goes to 0-2. As he steps back in. Time called, no pitch, and granted at the plate, Bedard steps out. Runner goes, throw down to third, and safe. So Asher Williams with good speed and moves over to third, up 90 feet. A good play, but Williams gets in under the tag, our infield umpire. Bardo makes the call. A two down at the plate, Brandon Manavong. And a strike there. The count is 0-1. And Manavong takes a swing, fouls it straight back, and the 0-2 count holds. Manavong, right side. Just out of play there, and he'll go at it again. With the count at 0-2. So Manavong looking to cash in on Williams at third with two outs. And drop three there, and no play there. And a drop three, and Manavong finds himself at first, and Asher Williams will take advantage there. prospects back to the top of the order, and Aaron Ramirez will step in. And Smasher over at first, holding on Manavong. And Harper with a direct line of sight over to first. Pitch on the way. Manavong on the move. A good throw down. And safe. Manavong with a good jump. A good throw. Excellent throw from Smith. Came out quickly and fired it down, but Manavong gets in time. And Ramirez takes a cut, fouls it off.
Go, Aaron.
Okay, how big?
A lot of shuffling at shortstop with Manavong over at second, and the ball at the plate. And Harper will step off and reset. And a ball low, and the count goes to 3-1. Ramirez right side. That gets through on the first base side. Here comes Manavong. A big play at home plate, and Manavong was upright. Well, typically he should have laid it down and slid, and not sure what happened there. As Manavong thought he might have been able to clear it, but nonetheless, I think Coach Carlos was hoping he was going to slide and hit the deck. He was up right there, but nonetheless, they'll turn it over. The prospects will get to 3. We'll head to the top of the third frame. We're through 2. Stay with us. We'll be right back. So back to the top of the third frame here to start things off. We're through 2. It's 3-0 prospects as the Canes get back on the offensive side. And Geralamick stays on the hill. Hard hit ball, center field. And that drops in. Ramirez made a move to it, but drops in front of him. And Smith, the catcher, gets on board with a single. So Gill steps in. Throw back over to Bedard over at first. And swing and a miss at the plate. The count's 0-1. A 1-1 count. Another toss over to the first base side to Bedard, and Smith gets back. And Geralamick goes low, and the count goes to 2-1. And back pick to Bedard. And a one hop off the helmet of Smith as he comes back. And Jordan Leon at second was there to get it. So Smith stays put. And the count is 3-1. And a strike at the plate there, and the count will go full to 3-2. Time is called. Gill steps out. Right side, Jordan Leon. What a play there. And Leon lays it out to the right side, and good speed in Gill flying down the line, but Leon was able to gather in a
No.
and Geralamick answers back. The count is 1-1. One out here, top of the third. We're through 2, 3-0 prospects. And a ball low inside. And the count goes to 2-1. Right side, foul. So Geralamick facing Harper. 2-2 count, one out. And the ball's chopped foul. And Geralamick gets the strikeout. Harper will have a seat, and Basden will step in with 2 outs. So 2 down, top of the third. Kind of coming in and out of the internet service here, so apologize for that, but we're back on track. Shortstop side, Manavong gathers, throw across is in time. A 6-3 put out. The Canes will leave one on the bases. We'll head to the bottom of the third. We'll be right back. Go back to live action, bottom of the third frame. Blake Barberena will start things off for the Prospects. 3-0, Prospects leading this one. And the Prospects will go 2-3-4 here in the bottom of the frame. Harper stays on the bump. We're ready to go. And a ball at the plate. The count goes to 1-0.
Go, Blake.
Baseball in the field there. He'll take care of that. Gale over at shortstop, reels that in. We'll get back to action. And a ball missing. The count goes to 2-0. Low in the zone as Barberena steps in with a 2-0 count. And a strike. Count goes to 2-1. Harper makes the adjustment. And upstairs, missing, and the count goes to 3-1 to Barberena. And ball 4, so Barberena gets on board with a walk, and that'll bring up the 3-hitter Easton O'Quinn. O'Quinn steps in with Barberena down at first. And a throw over to first base. Barberena gets back. And an 0-2 count at the plate. Harper working ahead here. O'Quinn looking for a knock. No outs, bottom of the third. Count goes to 1-2. Runner on the move. He's going to have to get down. Throw is in time and in and out of the glove. Over on the second base side, and Barberena finds himself on board 90 feet further up at second on a stolen base. And the ball gets away, actually ball 4, so Barberena will go back to second, dead ball at the plate, and Easton O'Quinn will head over to first. So Jordan Leon will step in. As Omar, our head umpire, gets it back in play. Barberena back to second, as I mentioned there. A dead ball at the plate, and O'Quinn down at first. And a ball, the count goes to 1-0. Back pick attempt down to, actually throw down to second. Barberena had cut it off, and he's back in time. And a 1-1 count at the plate for Jordan Leon. Left side, well hit ball. And that ball gets pulled foul. Good idea.
Good hit, Jordan. Let's go.
So Leon back in with a 1-2 count. And Harper lets it fly up and out, and the count goes to 2-2. As Garrett trying to run the upper part of the zone, and Leon not going after it. And swing and a miss. And the base is occupied there. Foul ball at the plate. strike three, caught looking, Jordan. Good looking pitch there for Harper. And he'll get the strikeout, and Noah Geralamick will step in. One out on the books here. O'Quinn at first, Barberena at second. And a ball low, the count's 1-0. Right side, that ball's deep. Right fielder backing up, a good grab. And Barberena tagged up and moved over to third, and O'Quinn stayed put. Long fly out for Geralamick. And 2 outs on the books for Harper and the Canes.
Go, Monster.
Yes, I'm over here. Gavin, pass up.
And a strike there for Harper. The count goes to 0-1. Runner goes. Ball low on the inside, and O'Quinn moves over to second. And the count evens up at 1-1. So Victorio looking for a knock. Harper and the Canes looking for an out. And fastball out. The count goes to 2-1. So a quick visit out to the bump. Smith heads out to talk to Harper, his pitcher, and we'll be ready to go. Victoria will reload. 3-0 fair thus far as we're in the bottom of the third frame. 2-hour time limit, or 7 innings, whatever transpires first, and a 2-1 count here back at the plate. We're ready to go. And a strike there, back at the curveball, and the count goes to 2-2. And ball missing there, just up, and the count goes to 3-2. That ball gets through on the middle. Here comes one. They're going to round Barberena. He's coming in hard. There's no throw at home, and Barberena and O'Quinn put on the afterburner. And Victorio on board back up the middle with a single and a 2-run RBI. So runs 4 and 5 in Barberena and O'Quinn. And that might be it for Harper, possibly. Harper, a very good pitcher. They're going to pull him, but a fine job for Garrett Harper. He's an outstanding pitcher. And the prospects just getting a couple of bats on him here today. So pitching change coming up. Stay with us. You're enjoying the 2025 Perfect Game WWBA Freshman Classic. Day number 1, bracket play action. We'll be right back. So Ian Choi takes over on the mound, and Asher Williams steps in for the Prospects. Takes a swing there, and Choi will open up with a strike. The count is 0-1. And a strike outside, so Choi with an 0-2 count on Asher Williams, the 7-hitter for the Prospects. Time is called, no pitch, as Williams steps out, granted at the plate from the head umpire. Omar, our head umpire, working with Eduardo today. Two-man crew here in playoff action. Fastball gets away at the plate, and that was somebody's camera. And the count is 1-2. Foul ball, obviously knocking the camera off of this clip on there. Hopefully that's okay, whoever owns it. And the ball's outside, and the count evens up at 2-2. And that ball gets away, and over to third. Victor Rea running, finds himself at third base, and the count goes to 3-2. And fastball up, ball 4. So Choi loses Asher Williams, and a walk for him. And Brody Taylor will step in. So Brody, an opportunity here with 2 outs. Victor Rea running the bases is over at third. Williams with good speed over at first. Choi from the stretch. And Taylor, did he go at the plate? No. And the count is 1-0. Taylor hitting in the 8th spot. Daniel Badar on deck for the Prospects. Fouled back, the count goes to 1-1. So behind the plate, Smith, something with his arm there, maybe on the shoulder. Hopefully he's okay there. So they're checking him out. A lot of work behind the plate. Catchers, they take a beating back there. It's not an easy position to maintain, but Smith, a strong young man, all these guys out here today. Hopefully he can shake it off and he's all right. Well, once again, you're enjoying the 2024 WWL Freshman Classic here in Palm Beach. Beautiful day and a great baseball event, the Freshman Classic, in conjunction with the Jupiter event going on down at Roger Dean Stadium. Some of the best future prospects, a lot of MLB scouts running around there, and a lot of players getting an opportunity to showcase their skills. Same here in the Freshman Classic. The ball up, and the count goes to 2-1 to Brody Taylor. So Taylor looking for something with a 2-1 count. And a big rip there as Choi pumps that through. And the count goes to 2-2. Twos across the board. Taylor right side, that ball could drop in. Second baseman and the left fielder, right fielder goes a long way. My apologies there, and a good grab. A high flyer for Taylor, but a good pull in from the right side. And we'll turn it over. We'll head to the fourth. The Prospects leading this one 5-0. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Well, once again, is a good matchup mentioned here. And the Geralamick will stay on the bump for the Prospects as we go into the fourth frame. We're through three complete. On the defensive side, things will stay locked there. Victorio continuing behind the plate. To start things off for the Canes National here in the top of the fourth, De La Torre, Rogers, and Miller, they go 4, 5, 6 here in the top of the frame. So Geralamick and the Prospects get back on the defensive side. Canes back on the offensive side. The winner of this game will play basically back-to-back here this afternoon as De La Torre takes a cut and the count is 0-1. Game's being played here at the Cacti Parks of West Palm, the Nationals and Astros training facility, a beautiful location here in West Palm. Luke taking care of business with perfect game, keeping things checked into the score. And Jordan Leon gets down, good throw across, and a 4-3 put out for the first out here. And Geralamick and the Prospects get one on the books. Stepping in, the right fielder Rogers. One hopper, Manavong's got to glove it quickly, and a good release there. Manavong charging there, had a one hop, and had to sweep that glove and made the transfer quickly there. And the Prospects pick up their second out here. So Nelson, the 7-hitter, Miller steps in, the third baseman. Miller looks at ball one. And cut to the left side and out of play. And Miller takes a good slice there, but goes foul and out of play. Rolomic shaking off there a couple times, sees what he likes, he's ready to deal. Pitch on the way. And another good cut there at the plate, but fouled back. And the count is 1-2. Did he go? No. And the count goes to 2-2. He held up. So Miller locked back in at a 2-2 count. And right back to Jerolomic. And that'll do it. So a hard hit ball. Jerolomic loves it. And the Prospects, a 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth frame. The Prospects leading this 1-5-0. Well, bringing you back into action here, Troy stays on the hill for the Canes, and Daniel Bedard will step in to start things off. The Prospects here in the bottom of the frame will go 9-10-1.
Go D.
And the count is 1-0.
Go D.
And Choi comes back, the fastball, the count goes to 1-1. So Bedard steps back in with a 1-1 count. And looks at ball two, the count is 2-1. And just missing. And the count is 3-1. Bedard steps back in. Choi ready to deal. The 3-1 pitch. And D takes a cut, slices it foul.
You got it. You got
And the
it.
count goes full at 3-2. And ball 4, so Bedard, disciplined at the plate, finds himself on board. And he'll get down 90 feet to first, and that'll bring up Brandon Manavong. So Manavong will step in here.
In that regard, every regard.
So D over at first, and being held on there. And a strike there for Choi to open up. The count's 0-1.
Let's go, B.
Manavong, shortstop, Gill gathers there. They go one across and out at second. And down the line quickly was Manavong. So they get the advancing runner in Bedard, but Manavong gets on board with a single. A 1 out and back to the top of the order, and Aaron Ramirez will step in. Ramirez, little conversation from the Canes coach with the infield umpire. And concluding there, we'll head back to the dugout. So Ramirez will step in with 1 out. On deck, Blake Barberena. Manavong with good speed over at first, modest lead. Taking a couple of extras there. From the stretch, Choi to deal. And the count is 1-0. And a big cut at the plate for Ramirez
Go, Aaron.
as Choi gets that through, and the count evens up at 1-1. Throw back over to first, and Manavong gets back in time. Ramirez locked and loaded back in, and a 1-1 count.
Come on, Benny.
And that gets away. The count goes to 2-1.
Come on, Aaron.
Defense shifting here. Third baseman up the line. Time called. No pitch. So Ramirez steps out. And granted at the plate. Although Choi was in his windup. Count is 2-1. And strike there, the count goes to 2-2. good grab at the plate. That ball was elevated, and Smith had to go up for it. And the count is 3-2. Ball upstairs, ball 4. So Ramirez will find himself on board with a walk, 90 feet down to first. And Manavong moves over to second. And Blake Barberena will step in. Gill, the shortstop for the Canes, ranged up here with one out. And Barberena takes a cut, fouls it off. Smith having a word with Choi. Make sure they get the pitch call right. Barberena, well hit ball. That gets over Gill's head as he extends to reach for it and play it home. Nothing there. And Manavong will come in from second.
That's team baseball, guys.
So Barberena gets on board with a single. And they pick up the RBI in the 6th run. Ramirez at second. Barberena at first, and Easton O'Quinn will step in. And Choi opens up with a strike. The count is 0-1. Chopper foul, third base side. Gill in and out of the glove. A one hopper he gathers. Throw to third is safe. And Gill kind of in and out of his glove, but he was able to gather himself quickly and fire over to third as Ramirez went in hard. And O'Quinn finds himself down at first, and the bases are loaded. Now Jordan Leon will step in with one out, and the bases occupied all the way around all stations. Gill made a good effort. Nonetheless, it's short. And Choi will start off with a strike, and the count is 0-1. Choi goes outside. Leon not going after it. The count is 1-2. And swing and a miss, strike three. So Leon will strike out. Choi gets the K. And 2 outs on the books with the bases loaded, and Noah Gerolimic will step in. And Gerolimic takes a cut, fouls it off. Choi with a strike there. The count goes to 0-2.